Hello, it's Master347 with another live update. And as you can tell probably by the background of like the whole screen in general, is the next game we're going to be doing. But before there's a small update that again I'm uploading a little bit more again because I have college like in a few weeks, so it'll be a good chance to do a few games, but nothing too big and strenuous or nothing that requires me to like record a separate video editor. Look at you, Dragon Quest 8 and PS2. But yeah, but also nothing like a full-blown playthrough. It's something just for fun though. But speaking of which, I did watch the Indie Directs and had some pretty good games on there, so that was cool fun. Also, it's like things starting to come back to normal. Like hopefully this year I can go to a few video game conventions. Yeah, it'll be finally fun to go back to those like Comic-Con and all that. So can't wait for that. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyway, update is doing my latest game. I'm gonna do. One I want to do a bit for a while as well. Some games are in the back burner I can think about, but I never really felt like doing them. Like with Dragon Quest with the Fisticuffs challenge, I did because I think that was pretty unique because I didn't do anything like that before and it seemed interesting. But yeah, this one's a little bit different. So not much, not special gimmicks. It's just a difficulty thing. But yeah, Eternal Sonata, and I'm going to be playing an encore mode. Now basically, this is basically like New Game Plus. Don't worry about it. It isn't like I'm going to be super overpowered or anything. What happens is New Game Plus is that a few things get carried over. Usually, New Game becomes New Game Plus. In this case, my party level that carries over, depending on what level it is. It's maximum level because I did do the post game dungeon in my first game, and the music sheets as well that gets carried over, as well as any costumes I got. Yes. I say that because I'm playing the PS3 version. I actually also have the original Xbox 360 version, but the PS3 version is just a superior copy, like hands down. Basically because there's actually characters you can play as, extra dungeons and extra bosses and stuff. There's more stuff for you to do. So yeah, also added a new cutscene as well and stuff in the story as well. And even changed certain characters or elements of the story to give it a bit more sense, because there are times where the story does kind of make a bit of sense in the Q60 version, but in the PS3 version they kind of fixed that a little bit. Yeah, by adding in extra scenes, which is actually pretty cool. That's really interesting for a different version of a game to actually fix parts of the story and not just like add in extra other content and stuff. So yeah, it's not just optional cutscenes for character development, it's like actually changing parts of the story of certain characters to them just disappear off the face of the earth. That was the really weird thing about this game. Yeah, certain bosses just disappeared and never came back. like they didn't like they weren't even there once they were gone. It was weird. really weird. But anywho, especially with like the so-called main villain, like I mean, you see what I'm talking about soon enough. But anywho, this is going to be basically just the boss one on encore mode. That's pretty much it. I'm actually doing you guys a favour because basically the main gameplay wise it's okay, but it's mainly more the battle which are basically fun. The overall like dungeon and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, pretty boring. They're just kind of there. I think that was one of the downsides of this game, but it's characters story can be a little preachy at times, and the ending is infamous. But I'm not going to talk about that until a bit later. But yeah, I won't bring up live commentary. It's just something doing this for fun. But yeah, it is a PS3 version I'm playing, and I played it before, so it will be New Game Plus. So yeah, I did like ages ago and stuff. So yeah, I'll be playing like an encore mode. Other type of showing scenes before and after a boss and all that, or maybe some other scenes. Maybe it depends. But yeah, it just be mostly pretty much just be a boss one. Might do bonus videos, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's mostly just a simple boss one. It'd be pretty fun and relaxing and simple to do. That's how I like doing boss runs and RPGs sometimes. I can do all the I can do all the other stuff off screen. If I need to look up stuff to how to do something, I don't have to worry about doing it on screen or make sure I do it correctly. So yeah. Also, I hope you guys did enjoy my last playthrough I did, well, my blind one of basically The Wolf Among Us. Yeah, one of Telltale's best games actually. Yeah, I pretty enjoyed it. I never played the game or seen much of the story at all, so it was completely blind to me. And it was a lot more fun that way. It'd be kind of boring to play the game myself. I've already watched the story on YouTube. This type of game, the type of game I did for Telltale games, it's basically narrative based. It's something you gotta experience for yourself and stuff. But if you did, but that's just because you watched me go through the whole story and stuff, doesn't mean you can't play it for yourselves. You can pick different choices and get a different ending. So, you know. How about you? I wish I was thinking of actually doing of the Walking Dead season 2 for like but because I have the PS4 version. But I realized I had to go through season 1 again off screen and all that, and that's something I'll probably do my own at some point. But yeah, I'm not going to go through the first season again. Also, infamously, the final episode of that, it got muted. It was so stupid. Apparently I had a copyright music against the wind. No, like literally like the sound of the wind. It just muted it. It was so dumb. And I tried talking about it and stuff and whatever, but it was ages ago. I bet if I watch that video again, it's probably still muted. I don't know why. It's so stupid. It isn't like Kingdom Hearts where it's just you have to mute the intro screen or something. It was like the sound of the wind. I really didn't get that. I thought it was like the song at the end or something, but no, it said the wind or sound effects of the wind. I know because I went to the video itself, and when you have a copyright against music, it actually tells you about where the wind is. Oh, so dumb. But yeah. But yeah, that's a place I want to talk about. But yeah, like I said, in September I'll be going back to college and stuff. So I've decided basically to play a game or two and stuff before that. So that way, because when I go back to college in September the 10th, it's going to be a lot more different than last one. Because again, it's level 3, so it's going to be a lot more. I'm going to need a lot more time to study, a lot more, because this time it's like a whole new course they're doing actually. Level 3 is not compared to the ones I did before, and it's pretty much the first time I had to install things like Unity. The part to install on all the computers because they don't have Unity on college before. I mean, the other level 3 is probably like a different version, but this is something completely different, so it's going to be for everybody. But it's pretty exciting though too. I'm kind of glad that the level 2 course got changed up for 2 years, because it was 1 year and stuff. Then the level 3 version I would have done would have been completely different. It was kind of crazy. So the level 2 course I did was originally 1 year, but they changed it for 2 years, and now it's changed back to 1 year. I don't know why. Don't ask. I'm just waiting for my qualification and see how well I did in results. I'll probably get it until like the end of August or something, that depending, each college is different. But that's the reason why I'm doing a bit of recording now. Until I was doing it, practicing a little bit, studying. Mostly just practicing how Unity works, with a book I got. Just the mechanics and stuff of where stuff is. Unity is much bigger than Stencil. Stencil is good for practice in 2D based games. Unity is based for the big boys. I mean, it's not like Unreal Engine. I don't know if I ever had to practice that. Unity is like C#, which is all good, well and good and stuff. It's a bit tough to learn, but not like C++. And combine that with Unreal Engine, which is hell expensive, way more expensive than Unity. Plus Unity, except Unity has a free hobbyist version, which one I'm using. I don't know if there is a free version of Unreal Engine or even a trial version. But no. Oh, sorry, yawn. I'm sick of Unity. But yeah, that's basically all I'm going to talk about. So I'll see you guys then. We start off with, well, with Eternal Sonata, the PS3 version. I might show it for preview first, maybe, but that's about it. But that is Master FIFA 7 Live Update. See you guys when I play my next game, somewhere this week, once I've set everything up and stuff. I think my PS3, if it's just still working, I should still be able to record the PS3, because I had a few problems with Ratchet and Clank Tools Destruction, but I got all the kinks out of that. So that was just for like the very first part of the game. I had to redo that again, because the recording thing of HD composites. But this isn't like the PS2. I would not need to capture it in a separate video editor and then put it in my other ones, so that way I can actually see the screen properly. Ugh. But yeah, once again, I'll see you guys next time.